Welcome to Vision Television, where truth counts.
Welcome to another amazing episode of Teen Vibes Show. I am your host, Eva. Our topic today will be the role of teenagers in politics. What is your role as a teenager in politics? Keep the conversation going on social media, on Facebook at VTV Kenya, on Twitter at VTVKE. For now, we go for a short music break. We shall be right back.
Ulizia uambiwe mambo za shetani atudaiwe. Ulizia uambiwe mambo za shetani atudaiwe. Atudai, 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 atudai. Atudai, 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 atudai. You know it's been again. Eti nimepataka senti wanita nikapati. Ni klabu gani leo itaweza? Ama tufanye mziki kubambisha mabinti, si bora kwenye club itachezwa. Nina nuru mbona nitembe kwa giza, nanda heaven nishapewa yangu visa. Jaro za ibilisi ziko ndani ya pipa. Sisi daimino nimeshiba neno Yesu yonilisha. Naonekana utachoma yangu picha. Nitabaki na Mwokozi wangu hadi kifo. Mola utabaki wangu msingi papawe. Nikae ngumu kama mawe, kusifu mpaka ibilisi apagawe. Stokukanawe. Ulizia uambiwe mambo za shetani atudaiwe. Ulizia uambiwe mambo za shetani atudaiwe. Atudai, 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 atudai. Atudai, 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 atudai.
Tunaongelea shetani kwa ufupi. Shaito ni vital kurealize sheto ana title. Unafaa kuona vile alipigwa vita na Michael, vile alilamba chini ungedhani yako laiko. Anataka niambie them ladies wa bendo, kwani Mungu wakujua akiwaumba upright, na kwani ajui ya masano of Jehova. Na mimi si sawa eti nitauza birthright. Shetani tokomea, toka here, toka there. Unacheki pale eti ndio place na kuonea. Tunajua place tuko, Yesu ametuweka free. Sasa tunakufukuza kama mtoto hajalipa fee. Ni YBA series, shetani asiwa enjoy. Akona job tatu, kukill, steal, kudestroy. Forms za shetani usiyai anticipate. Ile form 2 akonayo ni death certificate. So forms za shetani usiyai anticipate. Ile form 2 akonayo ni death certificate.
Ulizia uambiwe mambo za shetani atudaiwe. Ulizia uambiwe mambo za shetani atudaiwe. Atudai, 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 atudai. Atudai, 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 atudai. Ulizia uambiwe mambo za shetani atudaiwe. Ulizia uambiwe mambo za shetani atudaiwe. Atudai, 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 atudai. Atudai, 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 atudai.
Welcome back. Karibu sana Pastor Stella Kihara.
Thank you for having me.
Our topic is the role of teens in politics. Kwanza umechukua kura?
Lazima, we have to vote.
Umechukua ya wapi?
Hapa Nairobi West.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, what is the importance of teenagers in politics?
Wow. It's very interesting because I was just having a debate the other day with some of my teenagers, my teenage friends rather. And I asked them if they believe in our electoral process and if they would vote. And I think it was really sad to hear some of their views, because I remember one of them saying that they didn't think there was any point in us voting because either way there were people somewhere on the top cream who decided which way the votes would sway. And I think it really burdened my heart. But then I asked them this question: is, unless we actually go to the voting stations, right, or the polling stations as we call them, and do our due diligence in playing a part in having the voice as the majority, as the minority, whoever it is that we are, there is no way we will have the change. So I do believe every young person does have that responsibility. We are citizens of this nation, and I'm proud of my nation. I love my country, Kenya, and I think every one of us should be very patriotic about where we are. Because question is, my dear friend, tomorrow when that flour, that packet of rice goes to the next level in terms of how much it costs, who will it hurt?
Us.
You understand? And it only plays that way depending on who we vote in and what policies they will allow into our system as a country. So why not vote when you have the chance to have a voice? That's my question.
Okay, it's okay. Yeah, I understand. But the Constitution says that 18 years and above, that is the only time a teenager
Can have access to the voting process.
Now politics. Let's talk of politics. Hii mdomo. Unajua hii kwenda yeah. What role do we have there? Mtu anakama anatuambia I can do this, I can do that as a teenager.
What can you do? Wow. One, I look at it this way. You can have an influence on the leaders who play a role. I think there are teenagers out there who can have a voice and are sitting with people making these policies. For example, most of our high schools have law clubs and such, right? And I think they can go ahead and meet with these policymakers who get into our governments, who are voted in, and petition and have a voice on what they regard to be the right thing. Because I believe if we all pursue to have the right systems at play, then we can make for a better Kenya tomorrow, right? So I do not think that our teenagers have nothing to say about what is happening in our political system. But I'll also have a charge for them. Now that probably because they are underage, right? They're below 18 years and they cannot physically go to the voting stations. What they can do is pray for their nation. Remember, we read a psalm and we switched it up and prayed over it as a declaration to Kenya, just in our teen services the other day. And I was telling them, you know what, you have the responsibility every day to pray for God to give us the king who we deserve as a nation to come into play. So there's not just one way for them to do it. One, they can be part of the policy making. I believe we have so many avenues right now to voice out and air our opinions. And it's actually a right for us because we are a democratic nation, right? And so our teenagers have many ways they can access avenues, like even the internet. You can come up with a blog and write out, you know, issues that grip your heart about where we are, the poverty in the nation, things like even recycling our riverbeds out there, you know, and they can physically come into the policy. And looking at even the devolution of our system right now as a nation, teenagers can come up and decide, you know what, we can look at Nairobi River and on a Saturday we can come out and clean it and ask the mayor or whoever it is to come in and give us, you know, access towards creating it. So there's many ways for them to actually get their voice heard. And I hope many of us will come out and help them out when they do come out and voice and air their views.
Okay, as you have said about social media, there are those blogs, some with hate speech, and it happens that our teens are
Part of it and they can see it.
Yeah, then what can they do to, you know, that is negative?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, at least to go positive. Like, for example, I'm in a blog, it's all about hate speech, about somebody, or maybe there's a rumor of war, just like it was in 2007. As a teenager, okay, alafu maybe nisimame niseme, it becomes chaos to me. What can I do? Okay, what can I do to change your mentality, your hate speech?
Yeah.
You know, it's so hard,
Yeah, it
especially kama kuna big people up there and you try to raise your mouth yet you are
A young person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the influence that anyone has is respective of age. I think we all are able to be influential. Even a 16-year-old can speak, and sometimes you would wonder, wow, you have such a mind to speak out these things. So what I would say is, one, be very careful. We have to be very careful on the words that we write out on Facebook or on Twitter or on our blogs, because when I speak against maybe tribe X or tribe Y or tribe Z, I'm speaking against my friends, the people I go to school with, isn't it? The people who are next door neighbors in my house, the kiosk owner who I'll go and get mbogas from, the supermarket that I'll walk into sold by friend X from X community. You understand? So we have to have a bigger picture than rushing out words from our tongues that would be hateful to a person, an individual, or even a community of people. And it's sad that it's almost been passed down maybe from the generation of parents who've brought us up, isn't it? Because if you critically look at probably me and you as peers and maybe people younger than we are, it's very hard for me to hate on someone because my friends are from different tribes of this nation. I have all sorts of friends, from the Hindus to the Muslims to everyone, and irrespective of where they were born and what culture they come from. And for them, it is not really about the surname that I hold. It's more the value of friendship. And we need to also respect the sanctity of life. Because if I utter a word that would bring death to a person, maybe because somebody else will go and hold a panga over them, then what am I doing? Especially as a young person who is brought up in godly values. I'm crucifying someone for something they have no involvement in. So I think at the end of the day, we have to think that hate speech is discriminative, because the people that you are walking alongside with, like we've said, your neighbor, your friend in school, has nothing to do with where they were born. But God did decide who they would be born into in terms of their families. But that should not mean that we punish them because they come from a certain community or something of that nature. So I would urge every young person to think beyond themselves. Before you utter anything against a person, what is the truth behind what you're saying? And even if they have done something wrong, is there a better way to address what issue you have with them personally than go ahead on social media that would hit 1,000 people and create chaos, isn't it? Because when I look back at the previous elections, when we had all the bloody wars and all of that, it was really frightening to think that I couldn't walk out of my house just to go to a supermarket or to go visit a neighbor in another estate, because I didn't know who would, run behind me and try to slaughter me because I came from another community. And I don't think we want a repeat of that as young people. Let's foster peace, love, unity, and think that we need Kenya tomorrow beyond today, isn't it? We need it to go to schools. We need it to have an economic startup power, and continuous power. And we need all the resources that we can continue to have as a country. And we need the freedom that we enjoy, because we're one of the countries that has such an influence even in Africa. You can freely move out to another country. But guess what? If this war happens in your neighborhood, who will you run to? Will you run to Ethiopia, to Egypt? You won't. This is home. This is all you know. You're a citizen of this nation, and even if you try to run to another country, you would be considered an alien. So why not take the responsibility, of holding your country to what it belongs?
Thank you, Sam. Thank you so much, Pastor Stella Kihara. Up next, we have an amazing dance crew showing us some moves. Stay tuned.
When the praise I go, yeah, man, the presence come down. Ooh, Shanku, I land by name and a member. Team and I want some. Oh God, you need just to make them serious. Yo, Alex,
homeboys production, no?
Can you them a step out? Hey. Step out and sing to the fire. Hey. The fire and abandon. Hey. The fire lift them. Hey. Holy Ghost fire, fill them. Holy Ghost fire, lift them. Holy Ghost fire. What me tell them say? Holy Ghost party time. What you running out in there? Holy Ghost party time.
Kila siku ni zawadi toka Maulana, so haja gani ushike tama mama, majaribu ishaoe. Nataka madui zangu watashikana na zao njama, siwaogopi na simama mama, ya kiama yao yajaye.
Kuku leo sinapigwa radi.
Welcome to Vision Television, where truth counts. Welcome to Vision Television, where truth counts.
Safety's off! Come on, push up! Stormtroopers incoming! Take position! Lead it right! Let's go! We're pushing them back! Some heavy fire now! Walker destroyed! Walker destroyed! We gotta call the bombers! Take 'em out!
Y-Wings inbound.
That's it! Take cover! Go!
My names are Marcus Mboya. I sell clothes, women clothes. This is Nadia, very beautiful woman over here. She's our model today. Yeah, remember teaser, if you allow me to. She's wearing something so simple. Okay, these are called jogger pants. They are called old school jogger pants with neon green stripes on their sides. With ankle boot, yeah, and turtle neck, keyhole neck top. This one over here. You can and some accessories of bangles on her hand. You can wear the whole outfit during summer, during winter, But during winter, you can add something like a crop top on top of it, or bonjo, or trench coat, or some. They are coat called boyfriend. You can do something with them. But during summer, you can just do the simple look to go anywhere, church, any occasion, functions. It's a simple look for young people. These are age group for people not above 30 years old. Somebody can wear this because you'll be looking like someone who's trying to do something out of which you're not supposed to be doing. Yeah. So for the top is 600 Kenyan shilling. The pants are 1500, and the boots, the black ankle boots, are suede. In case if they are dirty, just wipe them with some clean water and some just need some cotton or something like that. Yeah, amaka kitamba in a layman's language, something like that. You can wear with it and go. You can just dress like this, go to any place. It's something. It is an easy look. You can do it any time of the day. It can work. It's mostly for young people, not past 30. Past 30, if you're doing this, that's a menace to the society. This is mostly for young teenagers up to 21, 23, 24, 25, 26. Usipitishe hapo. If your age is past that, don't try that at home. Ama makanga wa Embasava watakutafuta. I think most like that. So I think I've said a lot about it. Just a simple look. Nothing much about it. But you can also do it, accessorize on it with something like this. A waterfall sweater. Yeah. This work well with it. You can do it like this. And for you to see something, the look for it to come out through very nicely, you can accessorize the belt. These are called slim belt. Over here, remove the shape and the design of the waterfall. Yeah, something like that. Then you can do that. That's a simple look. You can go to church like this for young people, and nothing much more. It's just right with it.
Shida ni mingi kama risasi kwa movie ya Rambo, lakini Yesu suluhisho kutoka kitambo. Mataimi naomba hata skuli, maisha mitihani bila skuli, shetani kujaribu kunikuli, lakini kwako natulia tuli. So sitaruka kama tumbili, nitakungoja nikasubiri, na ukikuja mambo kulili, utafuta machozi ya tulili. Haina noma, baba nakungojea, nimeenda shule ama sijasoma, haina noma. Yesu nitangoja utende jambo, nitatuliza ngoma. Hata kanyumbani kuna jambo, chini kaniokota, ndoto nikaota, za kupaa kama nyota, nikiwa na
I hope you have enjoyed the show. Imefikia time ya kusema goodbye till next Saturday. But remember to keep the conversation going on social media. On Facebook at VTV Kenya, on Twitter at VTVKE. Till next Saturday. Bye.
Mr. CDA na bahati tena EMP Records. Kumbe kwa Yesu ni raha. Kumbe kwa Yesu ni raha. Kumbe ni raha. Kumbe ni raha. Mwacha ni washo yeah. Kwa Yesu ni raha, namwita Papa Godo Niliokoka wakacheka ho wakanipa wiki sasa ni nilizaliwa huruma na place nimefika ni neema na huruma sani huduma kwa Yesu kuna raha na katika na chuchuma nilizaliwa huruma na place nimefika ni neema na huruma sani huduma kwa Yesu kuna raha na katika na chuchuma. Kumbe kwa Yesu ni raha. Kumbe kwa Yesu ni raha. Kumbe ni raha. Kumbe ni raha. Hakuna hangover, ni raha bila gharama. Labda turuke kesha au kulala salama. Yesu asifiwe hadi Dar es Salaam. Hapa tu ni baraka, hatutaki laana. Sisi wachanga ndio na tunataka raha ndio, tusiharibu matarajio. Juraza shetani ni mashaka ndio. Sisi wachanga ndio na tunataka raha ndio, tusiharibu matarajio. Juraza shetani ni mashaka ndio. Huruma na bless nimefika ni neema na huruma zani huduma kwa Yesu kuna raha na katika na chuchuma. Kumbe kwa Yesu ni raha. Kumbe kwa Yesu ni raha. Kumbe ni raha. Kumbe ni raha. Sisi wachanga ndio na tunataka raha ndio, tusiharibu matarajio. Juraza shetani ni mashaka ndio. Sisi wachanga ndio na tunataka raha ndio, tusiharibu matarajio. Juraza shetani ni mashaka ndio. Nilizaliwa huruma na place nimefika ni neema na huruma sani huduma kwa Yesu kuna raha na katika na chuchuma. Nilizaliwa huruma na place nimefika ni neema na huruma sani huduma kwa Yesu kuna raha na katika na chuchuma. Kumbe kwa Yesu ni raha. Kumbe kwa Yesu ni raha. Kumbe ni raha. Kumbe ni raha. Kwa Yesu ni raha. Kwa Yesu ni raha. Kumbe ni raha. Producer Paulo, EMP Records.
Welcome to Vision Television, where truth counts.